In this video, we'll be discussing two Bollinger Bands trading strategies which you can use to improve your trade. The first strategy being the Bollinger Band squeeze breakout strategy. And the second strategy, we'll see how you can utilize RSI and divergences as a concept along with Bollinger Bands to improve the odds of your trade. If you still haven't gotten a chance yet, then you should definitely first visit our channel and watch Introduction to Technical Indicators, where we've discussed each of these technical indicators in depth so that you do not have any difficulty in understanding any of the trading strategies that we discuss. However, if you don't have the time or if you still haven't watched those videos yet, we have tried to cover all of these indicators very briefly in this video so that you can still follow the video, but it'll still be advisable to watch those videos first before coming to this video. Uh, in this video, first we'll give you a very quick overview of the Bollinger Bands. We'll discuss the strategies with two stock examples, PNB and Titan, where we saw Bollinger Band squeeze and then a breakout coming. We'll discuss how you can enter the trade, how you can set your stop loss if the trade goes wrong, and how you can avoid false breakouts in either of the case. Uh, we'll start with a quick recap on Bollinger Bands, then we'll discuss what the strategy is all about, and then we'll break this video into two halves. The first half will discuss the Bollinger Band squeeze breakout strategy, and the next video, which we'll try to upload very shortly, probably next week, we'll be discussing how you can use RSI divergences together with Bollinger Bands to enter the trade as well. Just a quick request before we start with the video. If you still haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe today itself. If you haven't liked our video, then please like it and share it with your friend. If you have any feedback for us, please leave it in the comment section below so that we can work upon it and improve as soon as possible. So very quickly, let's start with a quick recap on Bollinger Bands. So Bollinger Bands, and again, we don't really have to stick to this slide. We'll go to the shares of PNB to study what Bollinger Bands are. Basically, they're formed by three lines, and together they make this as a technical indicator. The first line, as you can see, the upper band, this is the mid band and the lower band. So the mid band is formed by a 20-day period, 20 period moving average, and the lower band is 2 standard deviations less than that, and the upper band is 2 standard deviations added to that. So this is what basically Bollinger Bands are quickly, and 95% of the price action that you see for any particular stock, you will see happening in this zone. Whenever you will see the share go up very sharply, either the Bollinger Bands will expand or you will see the share retrace. And that's how the two kinds of trades that you might see in this particular Bollinger Band setup. One is where you see basically the stock moving above the upper band and you take a short side trade hoping for the stock to recover to its original price. And the other one basically being where you try to take this trade in the trending side of the market, where you say that this trend of the market is extremely strong and you know that the price will sustain near the upper band of this Bollinger Bands, and therefore you go with the trend and you wait for a breakout to happen. Generally, you will see a lot of scalping opportunities coming up for the other side of trade when you are waiting for a quick reversal when this and looking for a short opportunity above the upper price band. In this video, we'll be discussing a breakout strategy, which will be basically for you to wait for a particular specific entry point and then you take the direction in the trend of the particular in the direction of the trend of that particular stock. In this case, as you can see, PNB, it has been in uptrend for some time, moved up from levels of 38 to 55 very quickly, and you saw some narrow squeezes happening and a breakout happening as well. So that's what, before we start discussing how to take entry, that's what basically Bollinger Band squeeze breakout strategy is, that you identify an area of low volatility and then you wait for a breakout to happen, take position, and then you make profits in the trending direction. The breakout can happen in either of the directions, either on the upside or on the lower side. What simply it means is that whenever you see an area of extremely low volatility and extremely large consolidation where the prices are moving in very narrow zones, then you can expect a big breakout to happen on one of these sides. And whenever you see the prices moving in a large spectrum, wherever you see volatility being high, you can anticipate the prices to go back to consolidating in a narrow zone before basically giving the next set of big up move. Now, how to identify the trade is very simple, and we'll discuss that in the next few minutes. Just a quick small request to all of you, before we discuss how to identify the trade. If you guys still haven't opened an account with Zerodha yet, then we strongly recommend you to find the link to open your account with Zerodha in the description of this video and to open an account today itself. Zerodha is basically a discount broker which doesn't charge any brokerage for delivery based trades, and the brokerage charged on intraday trades is extremely minimal. So if you guys are still using a conventional broker and paying 0.5% or 1% brokerage on buy sell rates, please find the link, switch to Zerodha today itself and save on your brokerage charges. If you haven't joined our Telegram channel yet, then once again you can find the link for our Telegram channel in the description of this video and join us over there. Whatever share market news we get, whatever videos we make, we first share on our Telegram channel. So please find the link and join us there today itself. So coming back to basically how you can identify the trade, the first important thing to identify over here, and we'll jump to PNB share, is that you find a zone where the mid band has been almost flat, which means that the stock has been relatively static in frame of that stock. So in case of PNB, you see this stock from 10th to 18th November consolidating in this narrow zone from 43.4 to 45, and being largely static. You see the upper band and lower band being in a very narrow concise zone and being very close together to each other. So these are two conditions which will help you identify the trade zone, and then that's half the job done. You just have to wait for a good breakout to happen either below or above the Bollinger Bands. Now, one of the things that people generally do is that they just wait for the Bollinger Band to break out and then they take trade. And the problem with this is that this might give you a lot of false signals, basically, in the market for you. And you might basically enter the trade a lot of times anticipating a breakout, but the breakout might not happen. So to avoid this, what you should do is create specific support and resistance zones previously. So for instance, at this in case of PNB, you will see 45 and 43 being the support and 45 being the resistance zone. The share broke the resistance band a couple of times here, but failed to break the resistance zone, and therefore you did not see a breakout before. Similarly, the support, basically lower band got broken, but the support on a closing basis wasn't broken, and the share recovered very quickly. If someone had shorted at this point, he would have made big losses, and if someone had basically gone long here, he might have been lucky. But the best way is for you to create the support resistance zones, wait for a strong volume good up move to happen where the stock breaks the Bollinger Band and closes above the resistance zone, and then you take entry. Once you take the entry here at this point, in this case being around 45, you set a stop loss just around a percent point, 1%, 1.5% below the resistance level that you saw the breakout at, and then you keep twice that as your first profit target for the stock that you are trading. In this case, 47 being the first profit taking point. If that gets broken, then of course you can see further up move as well, but you could book half the profit here and then wait another half for another bit for the second half, another good move to happen. So this was the case of a upside Bollinger Band squeeze breakout that happened. Wait to find a zone where you see a lot of low volatility action happening, a lot of consolidation happening. Once you find that, then you wait for the breach to happen, and then you take the direction, trade in the direction of the breakout. That's how you'll avoid false breakout. Before we wrap up this video, just a quick discussion on the short side of this trade with the shares of Titan. And we'll be coming back next week again with how you can use RSI divergences to understand these trades as well. But before we get that, just a quick thing on the short side trade. So this is Titan. Again, you identify an area of low volatility. The stock had been consolidating in this zone from 10th to 17th November, from 26.25 to 26.65. You saw potential breakouts happening either of the side, but on a closing basis, neither of them worked out. You wait over here, 26.30, the support level on the lower side got broken, and you saw a good downward move down to almost 25.40. You could book again first level of profit after a 1.5% move, 1.5-2% move down to levels of 25.85, and then you keep the rest half of your position for lower profit targets. So this is it from our side on Bollinger Band squeeze breakout strategy. If you enjoyed this video, then please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. If you have any feedback for us, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. If you want us to cover any particular topic, feel free to comment that as well. As a disclaimer, we currently don't hold any active position in the shares of PNB or Titan, and we are not SEBI registered analyst or advisor. So please complete your own research before taking any active position in this or any other share. Thanks for watching once again, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.